Okay. Hello, hello. And I have a good set of you on already. Going to be just doing some checkouts, making sure everything's good. So bear with, and then we'll get started. Okay. Got big topics today. Um, yeah, some more wanted than others, some more interesting than others. But hey, we are here. That's the most important thing. Let's get this done. How's everybody doing today? Hope everyone is good. Hope everyone's ready to work out. Yeah, hope so. Hope so. Okay. Was okay. Guys on YouTube, if you are there, please like. I realize I'm being shadow banned a lot because I'm using Rumble for some reason. YouTube has an issue with that. Wouldn't know why. But yeah. So please, if you're there, like, if you support, appreciate it. Like, subscribe. And have a full workout session. So I'm gonna put this link up on X so that everyone knows I am live. And then that'll be all. Let me jump in. Get started. Guys, if you're here, you can start spamming the countries you're from. I always say where I am first, so let me get started. Living here in Canada, but originally from Trinidad and Tobago. Lived some time in Barbados. But yeah, now I'm here, enjoying it. Nice day today, not too bad. Seems like we might have an early spring, so that's good. Um, so guys, where are you from? It's good to see where you guys are from. What are you guys doing? All right, I think we have got that sorted. And do this. All right, guys, so let's jump in. Guys, if you are commenting, um, I might not see. I'm getting a small glitch from Rumble Studio. Um, so I hope you're not. Actually, let me just double check that quickly. Hope you're not, but I am having that small glitch. Hopefully they fix this soon. Would be really good. Rumble, please. Okay, good. This one. Good. Good. Yeah, it's working. Right. All right, guys. So leave your comments. The comments are working. I will see. I will shout out everybody who's included a comment or question. It doesn't matter if it's on the topic or not. We'll still have a discussion. I call this the one man podcast because it's me on camera. Hopefully, we'll have people. We'll have some visiting guests soon. I had my brother on recently. Well, sorry, not recently. I think last month. We did a podcast together, which was pretty good. Um, so we'll do that. We'll have some more podcasts, but right now it's just me. So you input whatever you want, and we'll have a discussion on it. But hopefully we can sit to the discussion, which is want to do today. The whole situation in Mexico. I know that scared a lot of people living in Texas, and on that side, we had a whole airport shut down for drones, apparently. So yeah, that's interesting. We also have the situation with Iran war. We have 50% of the U.S. deployable assets in the region. So sometimes something definitely seems to be going on there. So we have all this going on. We're going to talk about it. So usually we, leave your comments. We'll talk about it. But I do a workout during this whole entire time. Hopefully, you guys join me as well. I normally do 2 sets of 50 push-ups, and then I do try to do at least 100 burpees in the session. If I'm talking too much, probably might not reach that, but all right, my body feels on me. But usually I hit that. So, guys, support, comment, leave a question. Fitness, travel, business, um, accountability, leadership is all up to you. Let's have a conversation. Would be good. Would be good. Would be good. I'll leave that there. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to start off first with 50 sets of push-ups. Sorry, 50 push-ups, 50 sets. That'll be Superman. All right, two for good measure. Well, we've started. All right. gonna breathe a bit. So hopefully you guys enjoy those out there now. Okay, feeling better now. So yeah, hope you guys caught the last live issues on Saturday. I talked about the same situation. I didn't put it in the title. I wanted to see like what was the how the algo was gonna do with the just the text. It's started putting out stuff that just to see how the audience would react to. So the algo and the audience it still took off pretty good. So I like that. But today should be a bigger stream because all the topics are in the title. So Bonneville, you just gotta shake your head sometimes. So let's just start with that. Bonneville. Yeah, so it's gonna I spend too long on it. It's been a situation that's been it's not an important situation, but it is kind of important. As in the grand scheme of things, it's not really that important. But you have a lady who is sleeping with thousands of men. Sleeping with thousands of men. She is putting herself in very unsafe situations for money, you know. So very shallow, but hey, we live in that world. The men that she's with, of course, are weak men. No strong men would be a part of something like that. Um, we don't we don't play to play, but we play though. You know, we don't play to play, but we play. Yes. So yes, that's the situation. So she's sleeping with thousands of men. Apparently, I think last week she said she's going to get pregnant from sleeping with 400 of them, which is crazy. Imagine that. She's going to sleep with 400 men, allow all of them to do what they have to do, and then she's going to get pregnant from one of them. Apparently, this week now she says she is pregnant and she's going to have a child. Now, think of this situation. Like, just imagine you being that child. Like, that's why it's important. You know what I mean? It's if it was just her, it's just a situation. She did her own thing. She's an adult. Fine. She's bringing a child into this. If it is really true that she's pregnant, that's crazy. Imagine you being the child of it, going to school. Not even go to school. I'm sure you're gonna hear about it long before going to school. But imagine going to school and everyone is talking about you being a product of a whole debauchery of 400 men, and at the end of the day, your mom didn't even know exactly who it was until after DNA tests. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be that kid. I wouldn't want to be that kid. So because of that, I just say, you know what, let's talk about it again because it's just ludicrous. It is just ludicrous. Guys, leave a comment if you have a question about the whole situation with Bonneville. You can do so. Um, but as I said, I'm not going to take too long on it. Just wanted to let you know she might have a child, and that is crazy. So yeah, moving on smartly. Um, gonna jump into some burpees, and then I will talk about the second topic. Want to shout out some people. Of course, Marcus, my brother. Um, he doesn't like me using his name. Sorry, bro. But the bro guy, he has a child. He's a little slow, so I mean, work with him. But he's actually really, really good with working out. got a good mind for it. He basically taught me everything I know. So what my routine and what do I do? New working out. He's the guy who makes sure I look tip top shape. So shout out to him. Also, Travel Advantage Elite, of course, master website for getting your travel accommodations, rentals, cruises, activities. Really, really good for this. And then also shout out to Rumble. And to that as well, just gonna get all our advertising out there, and then we'll jump into some burpees. So here goes. All parents, sorry, all right, parents, real talk. For a second, America is about to hit a huge milestone. We're coming up on America's 250th birthday, 200, yeah, 250th year of freedom, grift, a sacrifice, and the greatest experiment in self-governance the world has ever seen. This is perfect. This is the perfect moment to help your kids understand why this country matters, not just if fireworks or hot dogs, but the story behind it all. There's a free guide called The Kids Guide to America's 250th Birthday, and it's honestly a great way to introduce kids to how America began, who the founding fathers were, what they risked, and why the ideas they fought for still matters today. This guide sends kids back to the moment when brave men signed the Declaration of Independence, knowing full well they were risking their lives for freedom. It breaks it all down into ways kids can actually understand and enjoy without watering it down or turning it into boring schoolwork. If you care about raising kids who know where this country came from and why it's worth preserving this preserving this something you this might be something you want to grab. And the best part is it's completely free, and with just this special offer, you just need to pay $2 for the SP and go ahead to America 250th gift.com. That's America 250th gift.com and the kids guide to America's 250th birthday for your kids today. America's story matters. Make sure the next generation knows it. So, parents, please do. It's always good to get history, and I'm a little small, tiny bit of a history buff. I like to buff. Sorry, I like to know what went on. So definitely, if you want to learn, if you want your kids to learn all about America, where it came from, how it came about, which is very important. If you don't know where you were, you don't know where to go. All right. So yeah, very important. So parents definitely jump in. America 250th gift, 250gift.com. Join up. All right, so gonna jump in. Okay, that's good. That's a little further today. Should be good though. Yeah, I think the lighting is fine. All right, guys. If it is an issue, please let me know. I'm gonna jump in some burpees and then jump into some burpees and then jump back into my second topic. Hope you guys are following along. and actually trying to work it with me. Okay, again, guys, warm up. Don't be like me. Do as I say, but not what I say. Sorry. Do what I say, but not how I do it. Not being a bad example, just I like to just jump in. Cool start. All right. So we're back at it. Sorry, one second. Okay. Right. So let's do Mexican cartel. Mexican cartel. All right. So you have the gentleman who is. It's going to be a little bit of red pill moment here. Um, Seems like the whole situation, as I said earlier, with the airport being shut down, was part of that. Um, Either the beginnings or an attack they wanted to carry out. But there were some drones in the area. They shut down the airport to make sure that they know what was going on. And that was all because, as I said, these cartel this cartel leader was doing something in the area. Then to come find out that there was a whole attack that was planned and going on with between uh, the US and Mexico. As you know, I think last year, um, Trump made the cartel, that whole movement, into a terrorist. He basically categorized it as a terrorist organization. So now there's way more tension going on. There's going to be more feuds, intelligence gathering, and assets deployed to hunt down cartel members. As you see, that's the same situation happened in Venezuela. So yeah, so all this building. to now, I think yesterday and the day before, they had a full out attack on this cartel leader, and he basically fought back. Crazy enough, we see them wearing gear, and they look exceptional. Like the gear that they were wearing, I'm sure like these guys are Snake Eye from J. Joe. You know what I mean? Don't date me, but yeah, I think I think that's exactly what they look like. I don't know if you saw that video. There's one video where they were in the van, and all of them look tactically ready. Like this is not like t-shirts, slippers with a gun. These guys were ready. So they had a whole lot of war army against these guys. Apparently, he's so integrated into the police, the government, probably somewhat into the army. I don't know. There also seems to be a connection between the prime minister of Mexico and this cartel leader. So it's crazy the amount of stuff going on here. But I guess Trump came knocking, and she decided to give this guy up. Um, so yeah, that was the situation in Mexico. I mean, of course, the place is burnt to hell. As I said, these guys were ready; they were prepared. So they torched the place. They were looking for Americans in the area, trying to get hostages. America put out the notice. Also, Canada put out the notice to get out of there. Um, so yeah, it was a whole thing. The place was crazy. Hopefully, today it's died down a bit. Um, the whole thing too. They had some big celebrity names. There were um, uh, is it Donnie? Or am I tripping? But LeBron James' son, I think it's Donnie Jr. Yeah, LeBron James' son was there. Um, Apparently he got out okay though, so that's good. That's good that he did. But yeah, he was there. There was also some others. There's some news reporters that were there as well at the time. Um, Kind of doing some crazy stuff. I mean, I wouldn't be in that position, but as I said, they came in, they did some damage. The place was practically ripped up. Another thing too is the red pill part of this is the leader. Apparently, he's normally with this known OnlyFans girl. OnlyFans girl. Stay away from OnlyFans girls, man. So apparently, he was supposed to be in a bunker somewhere, protected, safe, but he's somewhere with this OnlyFans girl, and they found him and killed him, of course. So, lesson: do not be with OnlyFans girls. Greater lesson: don't do drugs, don't do crime. But yeah, it's just crazy that apparently this leader, you know, he could be in. He was prepared apparently, but he forgot to you know to carry out or to execute on his preparations and suffer the consequences. Now he's dead. Um, Now we don't know what's the situation going to be with the cartel. Who's the next leader? You know, how much, how long will this take to die down? How much people they might have to kill to make sure that this goes away? It might not go away. As I said, this guy is deeply entrenched in the government, into the police. So it's very big. I'm sure this is not the end of it, but it's continuing on. It is continuing on. We'll see, how it end up. Either it fills out, it fizzles out, sorry, or the second person gets command and it gets stronger than ever. Hopefully that's not the case. It's always good to have less crime than more. But yeah, that's the situation in Mexico. Terrible state. A lot of people died. That's unfortunate. It's heartbreaking what has to go on because of the entire situation. Heart goes out to the families. But yeah, That's the situation in Mexico, unfortunately. So guys, if you have anything you want to add, please jump in. Say, even if it's just hype, I'll give you a shout out. It's all good. It's all good. All right, so we're gonna get back in, do some more burpees. What do you guys think? Two stories so far. Crazy stories. Got Bonnie Blue, and then we have Mexican cartel leader with the OnlyFans girl. Crazy, right? It's like, who would have thought? Who would have thought? No pain, no gain, guys. Let's push. No excuses. We're the strong. No excuses. Let's jump back in. Take a small break. Take a breather, of course. Don't want to push your body over the limit, but don't want to make excuses either. We're tired, raised, sun, hail, lightning. We get it done. 15 minutes at least. We can all get 15 minutes. Helps with everything. Life, strength, leadership, income. Helps with all. You look good. You're confident. You're a leader. It's only up. Only up. Oh, sorry, I saw a different time there. Might change this Tuesday time. I usually don't get a lot of people on Tuesday. what dish they choose it to. And it's still like second day of the week. Everyone's at work probably. We'll see. Forget numbers on it afterwards, it's fine. That'll still work. All right, so third topic. Third topic, we got the whole situation with Iran. Seems to be a situation where Iran is not backing down. They might not have the capability of America or whatever, but they have the terrain. They are the defending country, so they do have that advantage. They also have a good set of missiles and air defense technology from China and Russia. So they do feel confident, even though they might not be as prepared as America. As I said earlier, America has 50% of its deployable assets there in the Middle East. So I don't think, you know, he's going to waste, billions of dollars to have all those things move to that part of the world than to say, well, we're not doing that anymore. So seems to be like something is definitely going to go down. It's going to definitely cause supply chains when they do. Supply chains problems. It's going to have economic problems. Um, you know, uncertainty. Make sure that because the whole world's connected. Whole world's connected. And they're going to shut down the Straits of Hormuz. So if that's the case, that shipment, fuel, energy that can get to certain places. So that will cause issues because the whole is integrated, as I said. You're going to have these economic and also societal wise, there's going to be some panic for sure. This war will be a big war. Um, this if there, it's not going to be foot um, foot troops just yet. I think they're going to do bombardments first. I'm thinking, but I mean, if they want to completely, take over or get rid of the government there, they will need to have um, troops on the ground. So we'll see what that entire situation can speak for now. That entire situation, how it is dealt with, how it is done. We've seen how the administration has done surgical strikes in Venezuela and other areas. So I don't know if they have that in plan. I mean, Iran is a little different. They have underground cities. Um, so if they go entirely underground, then you can't really do that strategic um, tactic that they did on in Venezuela, for instance, or places like in Syria. Um, there was also the one that they did in for the what are those? The pirates. What were the pirates? Uh, okay, can't get that name right now. But yeah, they did do some surgical strikes that they were successful at. But this is going to be a whole different situation. I don't think they'll get away with just doing those things. They'll have to do a lot more. And I think that's showcase why they have the presence that they have there in the Middle East because it's going to be a little crazy. I mean, Israel is stocking up on their air defense, trying to make sure that if missiles do come, when they do come, if they strike, um, that they're protected. They have the Iron Dome system, but that even isn't very capable when you look at hypersonics. And Iran has a good set of those, so the war is going to be quite something. It will be a spectacle. It will be horrific. We remember scenes of early Palestine war, seeing the decapitation of people, children, the situation there, I'm sure it's going to look very similar where it comes to the Iran war if they go all out with this attack. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be brutal. Nothing you want to see for sure. Nothing you want to be a part of. So there's that. There's that. But as strong men, we need to know these things. We need to prepare for it so that our families are good. Definitely, if you know that there's going to be an economic downturn, you prepare for it. You stock up now. You save now. You hunker down with things that are going to be liquid. So hopefully, you have cash. You have gold on you. If that's your store of value, if it's watches, you have that. You know, if it's silver, you have that. If it's crypto, you have that. Whatever means the assets you want to keep, so that if if the fan is hit, we're trying to keep it PG, family friendly. But if the fan is hit, at least it'll be okay. We had a whole thing about preppers back in 2020, 21. The prepper community was like full gear, like everyone was talking about it. If you have this secondary home out there, I think, yeah, everyone's not talking about it right now, but this is probably the better time to have it because this war is going to be something. I mean, it might not come back all the way here, but you never know. As I said, the world is connected, so that skirmish there could affect us in a different way here. So yeah, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Um, so yes, guys, if you have any comments, questions, please, please, please do so. Um, Still got at least another 20 minutes for you guys. So there's some social issues today. Uh, yeah, feel a little stiff. I'll be fine. Guys, please like, support, subscribe. If you're on Rumble, the tip jar is there. If you are on YouTube, there's a link in the description to donate if you choose to do so. But like, subscribe would be great. X is the same thing. Um, there is a crypto wallet you can donate to if you so choose. Would appreciate it. Would definitely appreciate it. Guys, if you know anyone wanting to collab, if you want to collab, my page on X has everything you need to know. There's also my Telegram handle, so you can go there on my X page, link with me, and we could either do a podcast together. I don't always dress like this. This is just because I'm working out. That's what this is about. But if you're having a podcast, of course, I'll throw on a shirt if I have to. And yeah, we get it done. We get it done. But appreciate you guys so far for supporting, for being here. Yeah, the donations has been really, really, really generous and helpful. So appreciate you all. Same timing, I definitely do have an issue with YouTube. So guys, please, if you're there, you're seeing this, please like as much as possible. Please subscribe so that we get this out to as many people as we can. Would be great. Would be great. All right, I think we'll do another set of burpees and then we'll do. Another set of burpees and then we'll do my last set of 50 and then that'll be it. Hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. Hope you guys are jumping in, doing your own workout, following along. I'm gonna talk about my passion projects. Would really like support on this. So of course, as I said before, willing to collab with anyone. Not anyone, but we could definitely swap information to see if it's compatible. Um, yeah, not pain no gain. So yeah, doing that. We also have Fuego Foundation. It's going really well. We're putting together capital. Hopefully, by the end of this year, we have a good amount to start doing some construction. Would be really good. Going to start building out that beach, beach, yeah, the beachfront property. It's going to be Shaw Beach, I believe. So it would be good, guys. If you get this going, start a beach club, guys. If you join up, you can also join up for like 100 USD, USDT. Yeah, 500 USDT. You join the group, you get to be basically like a board member. Whatever passion projects we throw into the mix, we decide on, we do. Definitely, we want to do help farmers. Um, Definitely where we get our beef from, natural beef, not processed garbage. So yeah, we need to get our beef. So we help our farmers so we get our beef, and and then from there we can, as I said, we build out the beach club. We would look at different passion projects we can do, and yeah, with capital, we have power to, expand our will on. We can move the earth to please, as company I know of, uh, one of their slogans, move the earth to please. So yeah, with capital, we can definitely do some passion projects. So guys, jump in. I decided it's $500 to become a member, become a board member of Fuego Foundation, and then we decide what we want to do. So really deep community. So strong, like-minded men, of course, would appreciate you. And let's do some big stuff together. The world is our oyster. We also have Travel Advantage Elite. We know a lot of people are more likely going to be traveling in the summer. So if you're traveling, please click the. We have a newsletter. From there, you answer the newsletter. You will get the right emails to what you want to do. Whether you want to join the VIP, just get discounts to whatever travel, accommodations, rentals, or you want to become an affiliate and be a part of that program, you can do so as well. So yeah, a lot of big things. A lot of big things. If you just want meal prep, there is the $47 meal prep plan. It's there on my page on X as well. It's also on my Instagram. So definitely check it out. Donate. Let me know what you're doing. and we'll have that sent out to you. PDF with guide to meal plans, food. I might even do a accountability call. I think I'll do a accountability call as part of it, and it should be good. So definitely like, subscribe, support. I'll support you, and let's get this done. Let's get this done. Um, yeah, I think that's everything for right now. So finish off with this last set of 50 push-ups, and then I'll call that a day. Guys, really appreciate you being here. All right, breaking out into 25 and 25. Guys, always good to take a break. Always know how your body's feeling, what it's doing, how it's responding, and act accordingly. It's no shame in taking a break. Take a break, then continue. Guys, hope you're keeping up with your protein, your creatine, and your fats if you're coming up. Take a nice scoop of butter, and I can eat. It's really, really good. I'm telling you, you would not regret it. Nice scoop of butter with some beef fat and beef fat and gravy. Oh, helps with testosterone growth. As well, I think definitely get your magnesium up. If you are experiencing a lot of cramps, get your magnesium up. That's mainly the reason. So, yeah. Also, if you're feeling tension, roll up against a sturdy subject. Yeah, like a ball. If you're looking at some ball, you can roll up against it against the wall, just in that area, you know, get it all fixed, ready to go. So, guys, yeah, jump in. Jump in. Let's get this last 25 done. That does not make sense. Oh, I lose color in your head. I'm coming my way. I sure just skipped a whole set of numbers.